All right, so we're going to welcome back Collin Moulton. Collin, if you haven't seen him with us before, he's just absolutely funny. He's hilarious. He has his own comedy special on Showtime. He's been on Last Call of Carson Daly. He's featured on Nickelodeon and Comedy Central. He's worked with the greats like Robin Williams, Ron White, and Dave Chappelle. And he has a new dry bar comedy special. So let's welcome back Collin.
Hey, everybody. They told me it was costume day, that we were going to wear costumes. I'm that kid that got the wrong memo. So no one's wearing costumes but me. Yeah, I was going to be, my thought was I would be the tennis pro from Jamaica. I don't know, is that too specific? Anyway, I wanted to show you guys a piece of art that I bought I lucked out and got this thing for under 25 million. It's Upside Down Turtle by Hugo Guinness. And I was able to, in a bidding war, I was in a bidding war with Jacques, and who has removed the S from his non-French name, by the way. And I got, this was when this is that little, there was like a few months where Hugo Guinness realized that they had colored paints, and he did this work, and I think it's some of his best, personally. It was worth $500,000. I mean, I could sell it right now on eBay for at least $20. So anyway, good to see you guys. It's been too long. How are you? Unmute and have fun with me. Come on, Alan Berman. Look at you. You gotta, Alan Berman's got to stay muted because he's so vocal. He's always chatting.
There we go. Come on.
Yeah. My Todd profile's at 79%, but they still let me in. So I don't know how that's possible. As you know, that's a gift. But I want to know what happened. Well, first of all, there's a lot of political talk going on. I just did a meeting with the New York Bus Association, and the school buses, and they're talking politics. Everybody's talking politics, and I don't follow politics. Not that I don't watch it. I watch it all the time. I just don't follow it. It's just completely confusing. I don't get it. I have enough politics at home with my chickens. I have 10 chickens, and the politics in a chicken house are much like Washington. It's there's everybody else lives in their own poop. And that's it. They can live in their own poop for up to 2 years without dying, which is remarkable. My wife even sees poop and she dies. She can't even see it. Which I like keeping my shows cleaner, but poop's on my mind. And look, if you're a parent, you know this, that some of your favorite parenting moments involve right? My favorite ever parenting moment, was when my daughter pooped in my mother-in-law's mouth. And I was holding her up, and I was like, the commentary, oh my gosh. You know, at least at that point she couldn't walk or talk or even see. Great judgment. And not that I don't love I love my mother-in-law, but everything in her house is super squeaky clean and white and perfect, and it drives me nuts. So when my daughter did that, I was like, when something I made pooped in her mouth, I was like, I have to be connected to that commentary somehow. Somehow I've done that. So speaking of that, I don't craze of pre-COVID quarantine. Did you guys remember when everybody went and got toilet paper and there were people? It was crazy. Where did that go? Now there's toilet paper everywhere. You guys all we have so much toilet paper. It's everywhere. It's like they started producing more or something. I don't know what happened. And then nobody even cares anymore. It's everywhere. It's in the wrong aisles. There the day after graduation, after everybody TP'd all the houses, there was Karens out there re-rolling it, going, "This is ridiculous. We're in a quarantine." Those ladies have hand-rolled toilet paper from June 11th, and I'm in the middle of this. You know, you think 2020 was hard. I'm looking back because I'm turning 50. That's right. I'm turning 50 this year. The end of this year, I turned 50, which means, and I know, AJ, that's not a big deal to you, but to some of us, that's a big deal. I've been looking at what happened 50 years ago, and Well, first of all, if I'm 50, that means it's only 51 years. In just 51 years, I'll be eligible to run for president, which is amazing. I'm prepared. I have a little window to get prepared for this of 51 years because I think that's the eligibility, judging by the current candidates. So I looked it up, and what's happened what happened 50 years ago in our world. We lost MLK, Bobby Kennedy, the Beatles broke up, and Kansas City won the Super Bowl. You think this year was hard? And Yoko Ono caused all that, by the way. Has anybody checked on Yoko Ono? She could be doing all this to us in the 2020. We need to research what she's doing. So I want to say this too, that Halloween is coming up, and this is the most un-COVID holiday where we got to be in each other's faces in houses, and we're all wearing masks. That's the only similar thing. But this isn't, are you guys nervous about it? We're going to be like trick-or-treating and I feel like COVID got rid of a lot of really awkward sort of stuff, and I kind of liked that part because I traveled for 20 years, and so every night I'm in a different club with a line of drunk people wanting to spit in my mouth for 30 minutes and tell me their life story. And I was like, when COVID happened, all of a sudden somebody just comes on the news and they're like, okay, everybody's got to wear a mask and no one gets to travel. And I was like, yes, this is great. So Christmas caroling is going to be and to me, I think Christmas caroling needed a more critical look anyway. I felt like it was the most awkward custom that we're a part of. Has anybody Christmas caroled and felt like, why am I... Did I agree to do this, or why am I doing this? I think the only people that want a Christmas carol are peeping toms that don't want to be known as peeping toms, and they're doing this the whole time. Have you ever answered the door? Silent night. Holy crap! That's a nice chandelier. Oh. That from Pottery Barn. So I feel like if Alan Berman showed up at my house Christmas caroling, I would take Christmas a lot more seriously. I feel like it would be a message. I feel like I really do. You should go. You should do it, Alan. You should Christmas carol alone and see what people do. That would be awesome if you just showed up. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Thank you from SMA. Merry Christmas from SMA. I feel like since I've been not traveling, I look back and I miss all my fun times on the road. And one of the things that I did is anybody in Portland, Oregon? Is anybody there from Oregon? One of my favorite stories is from Portland, Oregon, and I'm 99% sure I haven't shared this story with you, but I got caught in a naked bike race in Portland, Oregon. And do you guys familiar with this? It's the Rose Parade. This is what they do in Portland, Oregon, which is it's Pacific Northwest. So that's all the people in the Pacific Northwest. Like 80% of them should not be involved in anything naked. And so that's what I show up at this. It's 2 a.m. at a stoplight. Some guy comes running up and he goes, wait, it's coming. And I'm like, whoa, what's coming? I'm just at a stoplight. And he goes, it's coming now. And I'm like, what's coming? Oh no, I'm in the front row. And then 250 naked people on bicycles blew through the intersection like it was normal. Just whack. And when you see that, you cheer. You know what I mean? You don't judge that because you feel like, yeah, we're going to, that's something about that many people naked. It's a party. It's a celebration. You're like, yeah. And, because it's like the sun. You can't look right at it. It'll burn your retina. You're like, oh, look, oh my gosh, it's a plumber, or whatever. And then it blew through the interstate. It was over, and then there was this lull after. It was this bummer because, what's going to follow a naked bike race? I got nothing. I'm definitely not buying a bike at a garage sale tomorrow, but otherwise, I got no plan, right? So then, about a minute and a half after that, I saw the most awkward thing I've ever seen in my life. I saw a naked bike race straggler That, my friends, is no longer a celebration. That is one creepy naked weirdo at a stoplight who should never Christmas carol, by the way. So if you learn nothing else from my presentation here today with SMA, who I thank very much for letting me be a part of this, by the way, every time. I love you guys. You're amazing. If you learn nothing else, show up on time to the naked bike race. Goodbye.
Thanks, Colin.